Hey guys, it's Ed here from Ever Faster Racing and welcome back to another racing video on Project Cars 2. Today we're going to be doing another special kind of event thing that I've made up. We're going to be using the Le Mans Vintage Track again, which is part of the Spirit of Le Mans DLC pack which you can get along with the Project Cars 2. It's very cool, go check it out. Last time we used the Ford GT40 from 1967 as a kind of reference to the Le Mans 66 film that just came out, which was really good. And another thing in that pack, there's kind of like three different eras you can get. There was the 1967 era, the 1970s era, and then the 2016 pretty much era. And we're going to be looking at the 1971 cars today, and that is because I've just watched the Le Mans film, the Le Mans 71 with Steve McQueen in it. Quite an old film, but really good if you're a motorsport fan. Definitely good to watch. There's a lot of good sequences to that, especially the crashes are just absolutely they're so realistic that it's really good. So yeah, that's going to be the car we're using today, the car that Steve McQueen or Michael Delaney drove, which is the Porsche 917 LH. It's got top speed 246 miles per hour. On the Mulsanne, I think they said we could be getting up to 220 miles an hour. So that is a very quick, very good acceleration as well, and 600 horsepower from a flat 12 engine. I think there is another car we're going to be facing against. I'm not quite sure which one to go for. I think they're both going to be on the track, but one of these cars, the Ferraris, that was in the film as well, so that could be really good. I'm pretty sure it was kind of like more over this one because it has the higher top speed. But yeah, both of them have 12-cylinder engines, and then this car has a 5-speed H-pattern gearbox. All of these do as well. So yeah, that's going to be the car we are driving today. It's pretty much going to be the same setup as we used last time, starting last for a 2-lap race around the Le Mans Vintage Track. So yeah, that's going to be really fun. If you've watched the Le Mans film, you see loads of stuff in here. It's the same track that was used, as you can see. Yeah, it's the 71 version. So yeah, that's enough talking from me. Let's get into the race. So here we are on the Le Mans track, the 71 version, ready to start the race. The lights are going out now. We can't really see them, but we can hear them, and we are underway for the race. We've got loads of Ferraris at the back because I think these ones have like the lower top speed. So yeah, we'll just have to get past those. As you can see, we all bunch up kind of in the tight space that is the kind of start-finish straight. It'd be a little bit longer in the normal one because or larger I should say, because the pit wall isn't there in real life. So yeah, as we get past these Ferraris, they're looking a little bit squirmish kind of there, so we do kind of get past them a bit carefully. Then heading into the first kind of real corner, braking quite hard, and I hit the wall a little bit just trying to get past this car, and then I just hit the back of him because he doesn't know where he's going. So yeah, we just kind of have to get past him as quick as possible. Then into the corner, very important corner going down the Mulsanne straight, we get past another car quite well there, and then we are underway into the Mulsanne straight, accelerating quite hard up to 150, going to pass 200 miles an hour soon. So yeah, we just need to get a load of slipstream, and then we should be one of the fastest cars maybe out of these kind of group that we're coming up to. So we're in 24th place now by the looks of it, and we are catching up to the other cars, as you can see. So yeah, we just have to be patient kind of, and be a bit careful as well, because they could probably spear off at any moment. So yeah, it is getting a bit tight around here, but one of the cars is quite slow, so we get past him quite quickly. And this car in front of us trying to make it 3 wide down the Mulsanne, and with the corner that's next coming up, it's not going to be very good, so I kind of back out of it a little bit, as you can see. So yeah, I did run across grass quite a bit. I was focusing on the car in front of me because I didn't want him to like do something stupid and then me have to brake really suddenly. So coming into the Mulsanne corner now, a very bad corner pretty much with Project Cars 2, because everyone just bunches up and doesn't know where they're going really. As you can see here, you're lucky probably to get away with no damage. We do get kind of like squeezed there, but we come away with no damage, so it should be alright. That was quite a clean run actually through there, if you'd believe it. So yeah, getting past a couple of more cars going into there. We're coming into the top 20 now, I think, if we pass this car, although we do have to be a bit careful because we're starting to come into the kind of longer, tighter corners as well. especially when we come into this kind of section. You want to back off a little bit. We do get rear-ended by one of the cars, and that just sends me into oblivion pretty much. Yeah, braking as hard as I can. We hit the back of another car. We don't get any damage somehow. But yeah, that was a pretty scary moment for us, and yeah, it wasn't really my fault. I just got completely pushed by the guy behind me. So yeah, I think he was checking his mirrors or something. I don't really know with Project Cars 2 AI anymore. So yeah, we get past a couple of cars. We're up into the top 20 now, so we're going to continue pushing on. We're not even around the full Le Mans circuit yet, as we pass another car going into what would be the Porsche curves today, I think. So yeah, as we come into kind of like the faster corners, this car on the fast corners is really good, really planted, handles amazingly as well. So yeah, the car behind us getting a bit close for comfort, but he backs out of it. So yeah, that was quite good by us, and we come into the last kind of chicane here that was added in quite recently. It would have been in the 1970s. So yeah, we got past there very quick through there as well, quicker than the Ford GT40, I think. So yeah, we are on the final lap now as we get past even more cars going down the start-finish straight, because I think they lack the kind of acceleration that we have coming out to that corner. So we're into the top 15 now and about to become at 13th place, but we do get overtaken because car braking is more superior to ours, and he just goes in front of us and brakes. So obviously no consideration for safety really. So yeah, movement on the braking generally in motorsport isn't really allowed. So we're going to have to deal with that. We do kind of squeeze him a little bit because I'm a bit annoyed. So yeah, we just continue with that, and we're on to the Mulsanne again in 13th place. We keep 13th place, so that should be good. We could overtake a load more cars going into the Mulsanne, but there's less cars to get slipstream off of, and much quicker. So yeah, we could be slowly overtaking some cars, but yeah, it should be okay for now. And as we slipstream, getting as much slipstream as possible, coming at 225 miles an hour about to hit. So yeah, that's our engineer telling us that we need to push now. I don't think we had race engineer in 1971, so I'm not quite sure what that's doing there, but oh well. So coming into this kind of corner, we swerve to avoid a very slow car there. Going across the grass there doesn't really help with your speed, unfortunately. So yeah, we do have to kind of avoid that into the Mulsanne corner again. Shouldn't be too bad this time, and we do make a good night overtake on that car there, as we get as much power as possible going down the next straight. As you know from the Le Mans film, they get all sideways into the corners, especially when it rains, and at Le Mans it's very likely to rain as well. On this race, I didn't decide it to rain because I didn't want to like kill the car. So yeah, so relatively good race so far. We're P9, we're into the top 10 now, which is pretty much a target really of what we want for this kind of series, I guess. As we brake, there's this car off the track there, so he's obviously messed up somewhere, and yeah, that inherits us P8 now as we come on to the final few kind of corners on the circuit, as we take that corner a little bit too wide and get stuck in the dirt a bit there, but luckily the dirt kind of runs out and we can kind of go back on. So yeah, relatively good race so far. Maybe we can catch P7. He's a little bit ways up the road and very quick though, so, and there's not many overtaking opportunities out to here anyway. So as we get very slidey going into the fast corners that make up the kind of end of this, as you can see on the right, that's Maison Blanche right there. As you can see, that's the start of the film, the kind of first scene you kind of see at the track is Maison Blanche. So yeah, so breaking into the last corner now, the final corner, hoping to make it like made them make a mistake, but I make a mistake instead. So that's unfortunately not going to be our race today. P8 we're going to end up with, which is a relatively good race. That was a very good few overtakes there as well, and a relatively clean race as well, apart from the guy like completely shunted us into the back and sent us almost spinning out actually. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the race and the video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like that video, hit that thumbs up and also subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also comment down below what video you would like to see next. So that's been enough from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.